We've got some families and some kids struggling to find their place in this world. There's been some changes in their family environment, and we struggle with them. We've got a good friend of mine, a young boy, that I'm looking for him, was in a vehicle accident. 14,400 volts came down on the car and went through him. That's a lot. And it blew his arm off. And while he is sleeping in that sleep, waiting to be awoken, he heard the voice. And that voice said, "It's not time yet. Mama still needs you." I got to take him on his first deer hunt in November. He's had 2 deer hunts since then. He got to be on his first boat ride, his first fishing trip. He got to catch his first fish. We had another young man that couldn't make it here today, lost his entire right arm to cancer 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, entire right arm is gone. And he's fishing with our people. Christy, you can't do that. You can't do that to me, Christy. You know I'm weak. And we got to love on that family, and that family needs a lot of love just like we do. We've got Grayson. This is going to be a tough one here, folks. We got Grayson. April, right? April, when the motorcycle accident. February, thank you. February. It's okay to tell the story, right? I'm going to make it real short, right? Not the whole doggone load, just a little bit. Grayson, 16-year-old young man. One of the top tier motocross racers in his age division. Probably in the top tier in 2 or 3 age divisions above him. He's a natural, right? We all have a natural ability. Somebody's good at everything. Grayson is good at motocross. Probably the best at motocross. He's racing Friday. Does really well. Friday's race is over. Next day, it's not a race day, but they're on the same track. And he's still riding. And what is a normal jump for him, about 200 feet, right, in the air, 200 feet average. Normally he does it all the time. This was just a short 150-foot jump or so. Smaller jump, much smaller jump. Anybody can do that, right? No big deal. Well, he landed wrong. And he went down. And so did the young man behind him when he went down on his head. So Grayson is laying there unresponsive. And we don't know what happens next. 20 minutes later, care flight comes, picks Grayson up. And they're going to Fort Worth. They get him all wired up and do whatever Boyce and that group of professionals do. I have no idea. They got him all wired up. Trying to save the young man's life, got all the monitors on him. And then you hear that steady beep. And that you hear that steady beep, and he flatlines, right? He codes. Kind of silly, ain't it? Hey, I just met him. Talked to him on the phone the first time Thursday to Mom and Grayson. And if it hurts me this much, just imagining what he went through. Think about what his family went through. About what Joey went through. That watched it all. Okay, he's in a helicopter. I got it together. I reeled it in, Christy. Thank you. He's in a helicopter. Right? He flatlines. He codes. There is that 4-letter word that we all don't want to say. Get him to the hospital. They drilled holes in his head, put all the machines in there, trying to remove fluid, prevent the brain from swelling. Organ failure. It don't look good. Matter of fact, it looks quite the opposite of good. And the family's preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. breathing tubes, all the breathing stuff. But 1, 2, 3 days later, something miraculous happens. 3 days. That's symbolic, sort of symbolic, I think. 3 days. Something else happened 3 days. He's out breathing the breathing tube. He don't need any more help breathing. He's breathing on his own. His eyes are still closed. And he's still trapped inside of a shell, but he's breathing on his own. Mom does what moms do. I always outthink dads. Always outthink dads. Let's get something familiar to Grayson, and let's try to bring him back. So I got to watch the video. Motorcycle gloves. His motorcycle gloves that he wears every single day show up in the room. Now, Grayson's eyes are closed, and we're told that he's not coherent yet. The bed raises up, and he puts the gloves on. And you know what the first thing he does when he gets the gloves on? He throttles that motorcycle while his eyes are still closed. The gloves comes off, his eyes are still closed. The gloves come off, and he smells them, and he puts them on his face. About 2 weeks later, first off, the doctors tell the family, there's a good chance that we won't come out of this. Good chance he'll never walk again. We don't know. But just 2 weeks later, Grayson takes 3 steps. One day after that, he takes 10 steps. And then one day after, he takes 50 steps. One day after, he takes 1,500 steps. 1,500 steps. Hey, don't tell me that God don't have a plan. Don't tell me God ain't real. That man there is living proof that God has a purpose for each and every single one of us and each and every one of you. Sometimes he'll bring us down so low that the only way out is up. The fellow that seemed unbreakable broke. He threw up his hands, wiped away. He threw up his hands, wiped away tears, and he spoke. He said, Jesus, I can't do this without you. And the Savior replied, son, you were never meant to. I've been waiting on you to let me carry you through. Come to me, all you labor, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and then you will be blessed. See, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And if you'll just get out of the way and let me handle this, everything will be all right.